Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle Tips, the channel dedicated to providing you with the best advice for maintaining a healthy and balanced life. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often overlooked but is crucial for those sporting braces. That's right, we're talking about the foods you ought to avoid when you've got braces on the journey to a perfect smile. With orthodontics, it involves more than just frequent dental visits. It's also about adapting your diet to ensure your braces do their job without any hiccups. Certain foods can damage your braces or hinder their effectiveness. Turning your orthodontic journey into a rocky road will uncover what these foods are, why they can be problematic, and offer some tasty alternatives that won't compromise your orthodontic progress. So brace yourselves, pun intended, as we delve into this fascinating topic. Stay tuned as we explore the foods that you should steer clear from when you have braces. First and foremost on our list are hard foods. You might be wondering why hard foods? Well, let's dive into it. When you have braces, it's crucial to consider the type of foods you consume. Hard foods pose a significant risk as they can potentially damage the wires and brackets of the braces. Now, that's something we definitely want to avoid, isn't it? Imagine biting into a crunchy apple or munching on a handful of almonds. Sounds delicious, right? But the pressure exerted on your braces can cause the wires to snap or the brackets to break. This not only leads to discomfort but also disrupts the alignment process, setting back the progress of your orthodontic treatment. And it's not just apples and almonds. There's a whole list of hard foods that can pose a challenge to those wearing braces. Let's run through some of them. First up, we have nuts. Be it almonds, cashews, or walnuts. These crunchy delights can be quite a menace for your braces. Then we have ice. Chewing on ice is a common habit for many, but it's a big no-no when you have braces. Next on the list are hard candies. You might think sucking on them would be fine. But beware, the temptation to bite can lead to disaster. Similarly, popcorn, a favorite snack for many, can be problematic. Those unpopped kernels can cause a real headache, or rather, a toothache. And let's not forget about hard vegetables like carrots or hard fruits like apples and pears. Unless they're cut into small, manageable pieces, they're better left off your plate. The same goes for crusty bread and pizza crusts. Biting into them can apply too much pressure on the braces, leading to potential damage. So it is advisable to avoid hard foods to prevent any damage to your braces. Remember, the goal is a beautiful straight smile, and steering clear of these hard foods can certainly help you get there faster and more comfortably. Next up, we have sticky foods. Dive into a world where the sweet allure of chewy candies and the mouthwatering taste of caramel desserts reign supreme. But if you're wearing braces, this world is a minefield. Sticky foods pose a significant challenge to those with braces. Why, you ask? Well, let's unravel this sticky situation. When you indulge in sticky foods, they tend to get wedged between your braces and teeth. This not only makes cleaning a Herculean task but also paves the way for potential dental problems. Picture this: you're enjoying a piece of caramel candy as you chew. The candy wraps itself around your braces, sticking to every nook and cranny. This can lead to plaque buildup, which over time can cause tooth decay and gum disease. You may be thinking it's only a small piece of candy. How much harm can it really do? The answer is quite a lot. Even the smallest piece of sticky food can hide in the hard-to-reach areas of your braces. And the longer it stays there, the more damage it can potentially cause. Now, let's talk about some sticky foods you might want to avoid. The obvious culprits are chewing gum and caramel. But it's not just these. Taffy, licorice, and even certain types of dried fruits can be equally problematic. They can stick to your braces, and their sugar content can lead to cavities or other dental issues. However, this doesn't mean you have to completely eliminate all your favorite sticky foods from your diet. Moderation is the key. If you do indulge, make sure to clean your braces and teeth thoroughly afterwards. Use a good quality toothbrush and take your time to ensure that every nook and cranny is clean. Remember, the less sticky the food, the easier your braces journey will be. So make wise food choices and your braces experience will be a lot more comfortable and hassle-free. After all, a little bit of caution today can save a whole lot of trouble tomorrow. Moving on, we have foods high in sugar. Now, this category is a bit tricky. While it doesn't pose an immediate threat to your braces, like hard or sticky foods, sugar can be a silent menace to your overall dental health, especially when you're wearing braces. Here's why. Foods high in sugar when consumed frequently can lead to a buildup of plaque around the brackets of your braces. This plaque isn't just a superficial concern. It's a hotbed of bacteria that can cause serious damage to your teeth. When these bacteria interact with the sugars in your food, they produce acids that can eat away at your tooth enamel, leading to cavities. But it gets even worse. These acid attacks can also cause staining around the brackets of your braces, a phenomenon known as white spots or calcification. And these white spots once formed a permanent. They can't be removed or bleached away. That's definitely not something you want to deal with when you finally get your braces off and are excited to show off your newly straightened teeth. So what kinds of foods are we talking about here? Well, the usual suspects include soda, candy, and other sweet treats. But even some seemingly healthy choices, like fruit juices or dried fruit, can be surprisingly high in sugar. Now, we're not saying you have to give up all sugar completely. That would be unrealistic and, let's be honest, a bit miserable. But it's important to be mindful of your sugar intake while you have braces. Try to limit sugary foods and drinks, and when you do indulge, be sure to brush your teeth or rinse your mouth out with water afterwards to help remove any lingering sugars. So for the sake of your dental health, it's best to limit your sugar intake while having braces. Last on our list are tough meats and bread. Now I know what you're thinking. What? I can't have a steak, but hear me out. When you're wearing braces, you've got to be mindful of what you're chomping down on. Tough meats like a well-done steak or a thick cut of pork can be quite a challenge to chew. And this isn't just about comfort. Struggling to bite through a piece of meat can put undue stress on your braces, potentially causing them to shift or even dislodge. But it's not just meats. Hard, crusty bread like a classic baguette or a rustic sourdough loaf can also be problematic. And while there's something undeniably satisfying about tearing into a fresh, crusty bread, the hard exterior can be tough on your braces. The pressure required to tear or bite through can strain the brackets and wires, leading to discomfort and potential damage. This also extends to other hard-baked goods like crispy bagels or hard rolls. And let's not forget about pizza crusts. Yes, that's right, the beloved pizza might have to take a backseat while you're wearing braces, especially if you're a fan of the crispy, chewy crust. Now, this doesn't mean you have to give up on these foods entirely. It's all about finding alternatives instead of a steak. Why not opt for a tender roast that falls apart with a fork, or instead of a crusty baguette, go for a softer bread like a brioche or a cheese batter? And for the pizza lovers out there, consider going for a thin crust pizza or even a deep dish. As long as the crust is soft and easy to chew. So while tough meats and hard breads might be off the menu for a while, remember that it's all for a good cause. Your braces are working hard to give you that perfect smile, and the least you can do is make their job a bit easier. So it's recommended to opt for softer foods that are easier on your braces. So there you have it. Those are some of the foods to avoid when you have braces. We've trodden through the thorny path of hard foods, sticky foods, foods high in sugar, tough meats, and certain kinds of bread. Each of these food categories poses its own unique set of challenges to your braces and overall dental health. Remember, the goal is not simply to preserve your braces, but to maintain your overall oral health. It's a commitment, yes, but one that will see you through to a beautiful and healthy smile. So keep these tips in mind as you navigate the culinary world with your braces. In conclusion, having braces doesn't mean you have to miss out on all the good stuff. It just means being a bit more mindful of what you eat. Your future smile will thank you for it. Thank you for watching Healthy Lifestyle Tips. Don't forget to subscribe for more health tips and advice. Until next time, keep smiling.